Today, we're digging into a basic rule of genetics, all thanks to Gregor Mendel and his garden.
Ever wonder why siblings can look so alike, yet so different? Well, it all comes down to genetics.
Yep, the whole thing started back in the 19th century with a monk and some simple pea plants.
His method was brilliant. He just focused on one simple, clear trait at a time, like height. Okay, so here's what he did. He took a pure tall plant and crossed it with a pure dwarf plant. And get this, every single one of the new plants was tall. The dwarf trait just vanished.
So where did the dwarf trait go? This mystery led Mendel to a huge breakthrough.
He figured that for every trait, you get two factors. Today, we call these alleles.
And here's the kicker. One of these alleles can completely mask the other one. That's dominance.
So those first-gen plants looked tall, but they were secretly carrying that hidden dwarf allele.
Next up, he took those hybrid tall plants and crossed them.
What do you think happens now? And bam, the dwarf trait pops right back up. Turns out it was there all along.
And he found a consistent pattern. For every 3 tall plants, there was one dwarf one.
So how does this happen? Well, the tall and dwarf alleles split up into separate reproductive cells. We can actually predict these outcomes using a simple chart called a Punnett square. This shows us something huge. What's in your genes isn't always what you see on the outside. Genetically, you see 3 combos: pure tall, hybrid tall, and pure dwarf, in a 1-to-1 ratio.
But since tall is dominant, both the TT and T small t plants look tall. That gives us our 3-to-1 ratio.
This is Mendel's law of segregation. Alleles don't blend, they just separate and recombine.
And this isn't just for peas. The same random shuffle of alleles happens in our own families. It's exactly why you and your siblings share some traits, but you're not identical copies. Mendel's work was just the beginning. It makes you wonder, what other rules are out there waiting?